And so we're about 2 days away from the launch of Morpheus and Rangora, the brand new fresh start servers. And this is going to be a real quick overview of what you need to do to start off on those servers to have the best footing, in my opinion. So right away, you're going to want to make sure that you go and pull up your quests. Your icon right here, there's a brand new button. This is like your merit quest. Make sure that you click on the very first one. It should give you a gold right away. It's going to have you kill a couple monsters. The quests are randomly generated. It should be kill monsters in the very first starting zone. So make sure you do that. So you're going to get 1 gold at least, maybe more, depending on what what kind of luck you got. Make sure you do that. And then typically you're going to want to do a Gildastar Rush. That's what most people are going to do. The Gildastar Rush is doing all the green storyline quests. In order to help yourself with that, you're going to probably want to buy a mount off the cash shop. If you can't afford a mount off the cash shop, you can always get the basic mount, or you should probably be getting a homecoming coin. So homecoming coins are in these little packages. This is the event for players that are, playing the game, that are actively. And pretty much everyone should be getting this, unless you're a brand new, never played Archeage before. Then you should be getting like the starter supply kit. So in these things, you're going to get a homecoming coin every single day. And by doing so, you can come up to Mirage Island here, and you'll be able to buy a lot of different things. So a couple of them cost 2 coins. The glider here costs 2 coins. You can't get on day 1. And the Kitsu, you can't buy. It costs 2 coins. What I do recommend is that you should buy the mount right here. This mount will probably be faster than everything besides the cash shop mounts that you can get. It's definitely going to be faster than the basic mounts, I want to say. I haven't tested it because we don't get these homecoming coins right now in game. But this should be a tier 2 mounts. And who knows, they may even change it. And, this one, it looks freaking cool. So you're going to get a coin every single day for approximately 7 days. So you're going to get a lot of different coins. And this is a 30-day pet. The next thing that you're probably going to do is day 2 or day 3, you can get a hauler, a trade pack here. And this, a lot of people like trade packs. I personally hate trade packs, but, I would be amiss for not mentioning it. A hauler is only 1 coin. You can hold a lot of different packs, make a lot of different money. You also got the skateboard here, so you got a couple different options. Again, my first pick is making sure that you get this mount so you're faster, so you can go through the quest as fast as possible. Then there you have other options. So if, say, you don't want to do a Gildastar Rush, and say you have tons of labor, you got people that are going to go and do tons and tons of mining to just get the raw stone, because all the materials in the world are going to be naked. There's going to be nothing, just like right now, there's nothing really on the auction house, because we're on the public test server, but there's going to be very few items. The prices are going to be sky high, so when you type in logs, you're going to see like 1 thing of logs and nothing else. So you got the Gildastar Rush as a potential. You've also got the mining. You also want to make sure that if you are on the west side, you get over to the tree farm and plant your trees in the public tree farm. So there is a tree farm right here, the Glittering Cove area. This is a public tree farm. It doesn't show up on the map right now, but it is a public tree farm. You can plant 5 trees there. You don't want to necessarily go there right that second as you start the game, because you need some silver. You need to buy those little saplings. So you need to do a couple quests to get the silver, or you need to kill a couple mobs. So those are the options there. You can also go and try and find random trees and stuff in the world, or random animals. That's a pretty good suggestion, but if you are brand new starting out the game, you're going to be way behind all of the cash out players that have mounts and gliders. So that's kind of out of the picture for you. Typically, you're going to want to do the Gildastar Rush. That's going to be the most basic, best value for your time and money. You're going to be able to make a lot of gold, or you're going to be able to get some land. And a lot of land, don't be discouraged, a lot of land will actually be taken up, especially on this side. So Villanella was dramatically taken up, like this area, the Lutzing Harbor, was very, very popular at launch. And now all these other areas can be placed with any types of housing. So it's popular because of this temperature right here. So it's temperate, which means those crops that are temperate based grow faster here. And then you're going to want to, plop down your 8x8. You want to get your 8x8 right away, regardless of which race you are. You want to get your 8x8 and plop that thing down, and then get some trees going on there. Trees should be probably the best thing to grow. Aspen trees are the best log per time ratio. So you're going to want to throw aspens down there, most likely. And then other than that, you do want to make sure that you utilize all of the public farms that you can. Even if you are a patron and you have land, you do want to make sure this is free guarded farm area. So right here, you can plant a couple different crops. The potato area, this is where you get your farm, and they have you plant a potato. You can actually plant 10 different things there, and there's not just potatoes. So I think it's like cucumbers, potatoes, chicken, a couple of different things like that you can plant there. And then as you're progressing, there's another public farm right over here, and this is where you can plant like grains and stuff. I think also some other livestock as well. So then again, as the last public farm is the tree farm over here. So make sure that you utilize all 3 of these public farms. You can plant things in each and every one of those public farms. The trees, you got 5. This one over here, I believe you got 5 max. And then the first one in the Tiger Spine, if you are on the west, you got 10 max right there. So make sure that you utilize those. And you also want to probably bind. So you're going to get a summoning, a bind, a recall point, and you're going to want to make sure that you utilize that, because hereafter stones are going to be very expensive. The hereafter stones, they require a lot of stone to make, and you know, people are going to be hoarding their stone and their resources. So you can see it costs 2 stone bricks and a wedge. You make 3 of them. The stone bricks takes 3 raw stone, and people are going to be desperately needing these. There's going to be a mad rush for clippers so they can travel across the ocean to get trade packs, so they can get the materials, the, you know, what is it? The charcoal stabilizers and the rock salt, those kind of things. So then they can make weapons and armors. So you can get weapons all the way up to the level 40. And these are going to be very, very simple and easy to make. It doesn't take any crafting, specialty things, no like pigments or potions. It just takes Archeum, which is going to be very, very common because of the RNG boxes. The cash drop boxes are going to flood the market in the beginning with Archeum. Archeum, I believe, will be very, very easy and cheap to come by. So you're going to see people, a lot of people, all the way up with Conquerors on day 1 in about, 2 or 3 hours. And all the other materials, like, so this one is fairly simple. Iron ingots right here, and then it needs some silver. So very, very simple things. And this is why people are going to start mining like crazy, is because you're going to want to get that so you can build your weapon up, get a level 40. And then now you're going to be stuck at the illustrious status for quite some time, as it requires sturdy ingots, which require the polish, which requires the charcoal stabilizers, and then also these other materials that will take a lot of time to grow. So these things, Azazel and Narcissus, will probably be very, very in demand, and I probably would recommend growing those on your farms, houses. If you have the Solarius Pax house, you definitely got a lot of farm room to play with, and you might want to look at some of the trade packs that are needed to get the large scarecrow, or look at these right here, what is needed for these kind of crafting materials. So those are the basic tips and quick rundown of what's going on. If you want more tips and you want to check out me, I'm going to be doing a live stream pretty much 24/7 over the weekend. So come over to Twitch. I'll link down below the Twitch channel, and search for me on Twitch, and definitely follow over there. It's Steven9777. I think it's 4 sevens. So yeah, so we will be doing a lot there, going away, and you can actually see exactly what I'm doing. My plan is I'm going to do a shit ton of mining, and also planning down some of the PAX houses, as I have 2 of those available to me. Hopefully I have 2 of those available to me. I have the codes. I just don't know if they will work or not.